Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. So oil has broken a very important support level. It broke this $84 level that we talked about before, and it's finally following here my primary expectation further to the downside, and we are most likely going to get into this larger green support area for this current large wave 2 in oil. I'm extremely happy because the analysis that I've been talking about since February is just working out. We are finally getting into the region here. It was a bumpy ride, but actually not too bumpy. I had, as you will probably remember if you followed my oil forecasts, there was never really a concern that we would get there in the end. We had here and there upside potential, short-term upside potential, like in this B wave, but the B wave was very weak. So nothing too crazy here. And my view is we are following down and coming down now in the C wave. A, B, C within a Y wave of wave 2. That's the Elliott wave forecast. It has worked out really well over the last 6 to 7 months, or maybe even longer. Remember when I talked about a 40 to 50% oil price drop back in January, I think we were, or February. I think at the time we were around $124, maybe a little bit lower, but let's just measure from 118. We have dropped now around 34%, and if we really get here into this green area, there is a real chance for that 40% price drop. So I'm excited about this because it's working out. And also here the last video I made where we talked about that this here could be just a wave 4, and most likely it ended here with an upcoming wave 5 to the downside. And the next key support level is here, this fib level, which is the $76.70 level. So let me just zoom out a little bit and I explain how that comes about. So we take for that the length of that wave 1, and we can see that here the basically, let's call it the $77 level. The 50% fib retracement is the first fib level that is part of my support area, target area. So we should find support ideally at one of these fib levels, either $77 or $62.50 or $42. I don't really think we're gonna get to $42. That would be quite an extreme case. But what I can see certainly is the $62.50 level. So I would at the moment rather focus on the upper half of the target area, just because I think we are getting towards a situation where downside potential is getting quite limited now, I think. Yeah, most of the distance probably has been made. So we need to be ready very soon that we can reverse to the upside. If we look at, let's just look at the 4-day chart, just to look at the indicators a little bit. I mean, currently what we can see is that on the 4-day chart, on the RSI, yes, there is certainly more downside potential there, which is in line with my analysis, but we are now not far away from the oversold range of the 4-day RSI. So just be aware of that. Yeah, it doesn't need to get there anyway, and downside potential is naturally getting quite limited. The MACD though is still pushing further down, downside momentum still increasing, but always bear in mind that it is the 4-day here. So the 4-day MACD is naturally lagging. 2-day chart, we're closer to the oversold range. Did I say overbought or oversold just now? No, oversold. We're closer to the oversold range than the 4-day chart. So here, naturally, downside potential, of course, also limited. But also here, the MACD is still pushing down. So the 2-day chart reacts a little bit faster than the 4-day. But here also there's no signal that the downtrend is slowing down. On the daily, also increasing, but we are now getting to a situation where we're nearly oversold. We're basically at the 31 level of the RSI. So yeah, at some point expect a bounce, especially after this 5-wave move. What we don't know yet is this 5-wave move going to be the completion of the C wave, or is it only the first wave of this C wave? Because a C wave consists of 5 waves. Could very well be that what we put in place here is going to be a wave 1. There will be a wave 2 retracement, a wave 3 down, a wave 4 up, a wave 5 down. That is what we don't know. Yeah, but what you can expect is also looking at the daily RSI, that as soon as we get this fifth wave done, which should be done soon, maybe at the $77 level, in any case, either in the bullish scenario where we could, because at any moment we can then break out from there, yeah, or in the bearish one where we will still see new lows, I do expect upside, either correctively or impulsively. And the way that upside is going to look like will tell us a lot about the next steps and how oil is probably going to behave over the next few weeks and months. Because if the move up is going to be impulsive, and especially if we break above that high here around $100, that is a very strong indication that we are going to get into a rally. And it would be a wave 3 rally, and it would be very, very bullish. But if it's only a 3-wave move here, maybe an ABC in this wave 2, then it would be hinting, or it would hint at further downside in the 3rd wave to the downside. And yeah, we could get sort of into the center of this green box. What else to talk about? Not much more. I think that's it. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.